Hi there. Do you know how much a smell weighs? Or how many bricks there are in the Empire State Building? Or how long a bowling ball will take to fall to the bottom of the ocean? And if you don't, join the club, because I don't either. But I do know how to sneak up on the answers, and you should too, because problems arrive whose answers are neither in a book nor in your cell phone. Let's start with the bowling ball problem. You're in a rowboat on the deepest part of the ocean, and a bowling ball is rolling around the bottom of the boat. Now, what it's doing there, I don't know, and I hope you're not going to get seasick on top of it. But you reach down, you pick up the ball, and you drop it overboard. How long before it hits the bottom of the ocean? Now, no one knows for sure, and there's no cell service here anyway, but what do you do if you're curious? Well, you need to know first two things. How deep is the ocean, and how fast will the ball sink? Later, you can worry about who owns the ball, do they want it back, and how are you going to get back home? Let's start with how deep is the ocean. If you don't know, let's assume that it is as deep as the Earth is tall. Now, airplanes fly at around 35,000 feet to go over all the mountains. So let's use that number. So how fast will that ball sink in the water? There's no pool around, so you can't experiment. So let's again make an assumption. How about 10 feet in a second? Makes the math easy. 35,000 feet, 10 feet a second is 3,500 seconds. So the rough answer is about an hour. So what's the lesson here? Approximating is a valuable skill. You use it all the time, and you get better at it the more that you do. Try picking a range, 1 to 3, 25 to 35,000. This, better than guessing, will get you from I don't know to about, which may be all you need. I am Mike for the Be More Better team. Thank you for watching. We really appreciate it. Please comment, like, subscribe, and all the rest, but always, always be more better. Body, mind, and spirit. And then be even more better when you make someone else so too, more or less. And by the way, there are lots of ways to sneak up on an answer. Try asking if something is closer to 1 or 1 billion, and be surprised at the number of times you hear, well, it's about, and then you get almost the exactly correct answer. Approximating can be fun. And here's a practice assignment from our second book. How many full-time piano tuners live and work in the New York metropolitan area? And another, by the way. Will that bowling ball ever actually reach the bottom of the ocean? Does the ocean get denser as you're nearing the bottom? Huh. And now a shout out to Eugene, who wanted us to film a Fermi question. This has been a pleasure. Until the next one, bye now.